in here, let's talk about medication errors. Why? Because they do happen. But I'm going to tell you the first place you need to start in order to prevent a medication error. You want to start with the transcription of the medication, and how you do that is by checking your orders. Okay, night shift nurses, check your orders. All right, day shift puts in orders, second shift puts in orders, and night shift is the checker of the orders. Okay, and I said in the video before, night shift I use as my compliance team, right? But suppose that night shift nurse doesn't want to put in an order, then who checks her order? And that's where your DON comes in at. Your unit managers come in, right? And this is why I say, I don't care what you have going on in your facility, morning clinical is a must, and pulling that order listing is a must. Okay, why? Because we want to make sure that the goal is always to prevent. And how do we prevent? We prevent by having check balances in place, okay? Meaning someone transcribed that order, and now I'm going to verify that that order was transcribed correctly, okay? And that's the final step on making sure that, all right, the order was written out, I validated it, right? And then I'm going to, by me validating, it's either going to be like, oh, this was put in wrong, or it was. And if it's put in the right way, then you're good to go. But suppose that order was put in wrong. And this happens more frequently than we like to acknowledge, okay? Not only does the order might not be transcribed accurately, it might not be transcribed at all. It could be missed, okay? Meaning you might find it in the notes, all right? You might find it that the doctor wrote it on the order sheet, but the order is not even in the computer. This also happens, okay? Which is why, again, I'm taking it back to morning clinical. I don't care what you have going on in your facility. There's two things that you have to do as a DON, all right? You have to have that morning clinical, and you have to pull that order listing report because that's how we prevent errors. All right, so that's basically what happened. All right, I went into work, checked my orders as I do, and it was transcribed inaccurately. All right, but it wasn't an error because I had a process in place, and then so now I was able to then correct the order. And this is why I say night shift nurses, check your orders, and DONs have your morning clinical meeting and pull your order listing report. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. All right, like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, follow for more tips.